how to turn one tomato plant into multiple tomato plants and save yourself money along the way. Hey y'all, so I'm finally able to get to my pool because I had to put that off. More important things had to happen. We are about to have a huge food crisis. And when I say food crisis, I mean you need to be finding a way to get your own eggs, meat if you eat meat, vegetables that you actually can eat that don't have so many chemicals on it that scrubbing it won't help. We're about to face a shortage of food. We're about to face, if things keep going, because the war is still going on, we're about to face a shortage of fuel. And even if it's not a shortage, the prices are going to be so high. That's where the shortage comes in, because if you can't afford to get it off the shelves, buy it and take it home, then there's your shortage right there. So when you say, well, it's food on the shelf, there's no shortage of food, people are still short of having food in their home, feeding their families, having their needs, not their wants, met. This economy is looking worse and worse every day. Now, there is a God who can overcome all of the obstacles that they're placing in front of us. But he still calls for us to prepare spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, and to prepare our homes. We are to reap the harvest, but in order to reap the harvest, you got to start by sowing those seeds. Okay? If you go to the store right now to buy a tomato plant, let me show you mine. To get one tomato plant, maybe the size of this one or a little bit less than this one, it's going to cost you almost $25. May cost you around $15. I started mine from seed. And you say, well, I'm behind the 8 ball, Tommy. I need my plants now. Even if you just get one plant, you can create multiple plants from that one plant. We have to figure out how to garden on a budget. Garden with what you have. If you have a seed, start those seeds in the house. If you have some money where you want to go buy a plant, then go ahead and get that one plant. Let that plant grow out. Get your branches. I'm about to show you in this video. That's what this video is about. You also need to know, you don't need to be saying, well, I don't know how to do this. No one wakes up knowing how to do anything that they're currently doing. They either watch videos on it or they just get out there and they're doing it. Before videos existed, people just started doing it. If they made a mistake, guess what? They still doing it. They learn from the mistake. They do it differently. The struggle is real for a lot of people out here. And right now, whatever you can do to shore up some of the food in your home, we need to be stocking up medication, things for your vehicles, because oil is running low as well. Advance and these other auto parts stores are saying they're running low on oil. So those are things, you know, filters for your car, filters for your home, those things. Stock up on those items. We don't realize, we say, well, the Strait of Hormuz, no food go through there, but what produces your food? That goes through there. Oil goes through there. They need that fuel to produce those packaging for the farmers, for their fields, in order to run their equipment. The farmers that are farming, because some of them aren't even farming right now because the cost is just too much, because fertilizer goes through there and fertilizer hasn't been getting through. So guys, we already had a president that said he don't worry about, when they asked him, you know, do you worry about what the people are going through here? No, I don't. When somebody tell you to your face, believe what they say. I can't tell you to do these things, but I'm telling you, it will help you. It will help you. I can't sit out here for too long because these mosquitoes are bad, okay? And I'm trying to help my husband with something before he gets back on the road. It's rough out here. It's rough out here. So wherever you can, you know, if you got space for 2 chickens, you only need 2. Don't get one because they be lonely. They need a friend, you know. Everybody need a friend. We need to be making our own medicine when we can because there's going to be a shortage of a lot of things. So I thought I'd show y'all where we are. These are the jars that I did with the sweet gumballs on May 22nd. Today is the last day of May. And these were the brown balls, I think. Y'all, within like 3 days, these had started changing. The green ones had started turning and everything. And I actually forgot to even come in and do the whole shaking. These were the green ones right here. You can see they're still green. I'm gonna give y'all an update on the quail. Oh, y'all know they scary. They so scary. One of them is still very, very tiny. That one's very, very tiny. But the rest of them, they are doing great. So now over here to my tomatoes. As you can see, I'm getting some blooms on here, which means I'll be getting tomatoes soon. But I'm going to prune it. I don't have my clippers on me right now. Some of them are already breaking. So I'm going to take some of these big ones off. I'm going to replant them. These 2 big ones here. I have 2 buckets right here. And I have more buckets. And this will help you when you are growing. Like if you grow 1 tomato, multiple tomato plants and save yourself money along the way. This is how. You just get 1 tree. Once you get it growing, I grew these from seed. See where all the little finey marks are? I'm gonna add soil to it because what those are roots. The same thing exists on these. You just can't really see it as much, but I'm gonna pop this piece off and I'm gonna plant it down to like up here. So I'm gonna show you one. I'm gonna dig down into this bucket like so. Then I'm gonna go in with this and I'm gonna get this planted all the way down to here. I don't have my stand on me, so I'm gonna have to sit the phone down to do it probably. See where I have it now? Now I'm gonna cover it with soil. And if I need to add more soil to it, I will. Yep, so I'm gonna add more soil to this. That's 1 plant, and I got these 3 right here I'm gonna do. So that's 4 plants that I'm starting out of that 1 tomato plant right there. So as you can see, I have some leaves in here, a couple of sticks to that. Now the leaves are gonna give you the nutrients, the worms, and all of that stuff that you want. I'm going to add my compost, my soil rather. And this does already have fertilizer in it, but this saves you from having to use a full bag. So that's another way to save money. So you're not using as much soil. Add soil to the plant that I just started in that container right there. You can add bone meal, any of that stuff to it. I have blood meal, bone meal. I'm not adding it right now. I don't feel like I need it. This one's already broke right here, so I'm gonna break it off some more. Bone meal does stimulate the roots though, so if you do have some, go ahead and use it. The deeper you put it, the better your roots will be. My bone meal, blood meal to it now, and then when I water it in, it'll just go down into the container. This is my blood meal here. This is what it looks like inside. This is my bone meal, which I'm running out, and they did not have any in the store yesterday. So if you are trying to get some, you need to go ahead and get it now because more people are planting, but this is what that looks like. You can even save your bones when you are cooking. Save them and then dehydrate them. Crumble them down. That's your bone meal. You only need a little bit, so I'm just pinching my hands like that. Same thing for the blood meal. I did buy some worm casting as well, but I'm not gonna put that in there right now. And so on top of this, I'm gonna put some leaves. Usually you use like straw, and that's just to hold the moisture in, but I'm just gonna use leaves. And it's gonna keep that soil nice and moist. And there you have it. I took that one plant. This one plant here has made me 3 more plants, and I did not have to start from seed. So that's one way you can save money right there, is to do it that way. So there you have 9 tomato plants when I only had 5. So I gained 4 extra plants. 1, 2, 3, 4. And also my strawberries are really growing since that little bit of rain we got yesterday. I now see that I have some strawberries here. Don't be afraid to get dirty now. I have some strawberries here. Just have you a nice scrub brush where you can scrub underneath your nails and stuff when you're done. And these branch off, so these will come out like this right here, and wherever this lands, it can grow more. So I can just turn it this way, and hopefully it'll grow that way. This is all crap that needs to come out. So I have all this space where once they do start hanging, I can just lay them over like this right here and let them just fill this part up right here. So it has been a week. I have fertilizer on here now, and you can see they're still vibrant. This is one of the ones that I, propagated off of that one tomato plant. And so you have 1, 2, 3, 4 still doing great. The one that I took those off of is this one right here, which this is 2 of them, 2 plants in one. And I see I have a tomato on here. I don't know if y'all can make it out. Let me see if I can put my hand there so you can see it. There we go. See right there? But I have fertilized it. I need to water it. It was supposed to rain and it didn't rain, so I'm going to water that fertilizer in. And I did a liquid 511 fish emulsion as a fertilizer as well. Week later, and something is eating my strawberry. Look at that. Can't even have my own strawberries, you know. Gotta say feed the animals too. Yeah, I'm gonna water all this in. Have a blessed day.
Yeah, I don't wanna slow down, I don't wanna slow down, I don't wanna slow down till I burn out. Sometimes it can be hard, yeah, it can be hard, yeah, it can be hard when you grow up. People fill you with doubt, you start thinking about what you're gonna do now. But we only got one chance and got one life to live, and it's do or die, gotta make it count. So lose your worries, let your problems go on until my whole body burns out. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down. I don't wanna waste time, I don't wanna waste time, I don't wanna waste time on fake friends. I just wanna get high, I just wanna get high, I just wanna get higher. Sometimes people will try to hold you back from being who you want to.